I love the dumb little things that we all do, you know, and most people don't realize or think about. That's where I live. Like I had an apartment in New York once where if I leaned into the shower while the shower was running, if I leaned into the shower, the water hitting my forehead reflected down and hit the downspout for the bathtub in such a way that it went and it sounded exactly like the phone ringing. So I would until I figured it out, I would lean my head in. And so every time I went to run the water right on my face in the shower, which is amazing. Let's just take a minute to appreciate how good that feels. Just hot water, for thousands of years, people lived without ever knowing what that feels like. That alone should make modern humans happy that have it. I'm sorry, the people that don't have it, I don't mean to rub it in. I didn't think you'd be watching live stand-up on the internet either if you don't have running water. I suppose that's probably not accurate. There's people that are watching on some sort of device in the middle of nowhere that are going to have to get up and walk to get water in the morning. And maybe you can appreciate what I'm saying more than the other people that do have the water. Like that feeling, people never knew that until pretty recently. And that's an amazing thing, Even if it doesn't make you think the phone is ringing, which is just a dumb little side effect. I mean, over and over, it would have I'd lean in, I'd think the phone was ringing, I'd pull my head out. Finally, I guess it wasn't the phone. This is back in the days when there was a phone in the place. Everyone didn't have a phone that they're carrying around. The phone is such a small part of what they do now, it's ridiculous that we even call them that. Dude, can I borrow your supercomputer? That would be a little bit weird. I don't know where my supercomputer is. If you could take an iPhone back 100 years, you could rule the world. As long as you remember to bring a charger. If you don't remember the charger, after a certain number of hours, you'd be killed as something. You'd be martyred. Maybe 200 years. But 100 years ago, right? 1922, you pull one of those out, you're like, look, it's over. You're running the show after that. And that could be anybody, even a guy who stick his face in the shower and think the phone was ringing several times before realizing that he was causing the water to make the noise. But that's what I love. Those are my favorite things, the dumb little things that we do. You ever do this one? You ever, for some unknown reason, put your hand out to grab a doorknob or a door handle too early? Now you're just like, oh, wow, I have, now my hand is out and I still have a couple of steps. You feel like it's the one moment where we can all relate to the Olympic athletes that are having a hard time passing the baton, which, that's the most frustrating thing I've ever experienced secondhand. I can't think of something else that's more frustrating just to watch than two people trying to pass that baton while sprinting as hard as they can. Oh, and they drop it. Oh. Oh. Go. The poor guy in the front or gal is like, come on, man! This is the only part that I can do. You gotta get that shit into my hand. I can't be looking. I put my hand where we agreed I'm gonna put it. You better put that fucking thing in there. We've been practicing this for years. That's me going into the store. Oh, whoops, nope. Just had my arm out for that long for no reason. What? There's the doorknob. Got it. Whew. Just to remember, just to remind yourself. I'm going to get my hand out there nice and early, just so I know, just so I remember where I'm heading. I'm going through that door right there. It's like one step shy of like throwing both hands and running. Oh, there it is. I can't wait to get to the door handle. There it is. I can see it from here. I got you. Only once in a while, dude. It's like when you misjudge the stairs that you've climbed 1,000 times in the last year. They're in your house and you're like, hup. Nope. Oh, no. Okay. Whoops. Is that still in the same place it's always been? Must be me. That's the dum-dum, dum-da-dum. And people who don't swear, when you do that thing on the steps, by the way, or you stub your toe on anything, what do you do? If you don't say the word fuck, what do you do when you stub your toe? You lie to yourself. That's what you do. Even if you don't say it out loud, I know in your head you're thinking, fuck. At least now you will be if you heard me do this. There's nothing else covers this, a toe stubbing. You can't like whack your toe on the stairs and go, oh, darn it. Oh, drat. Oh, my word. God, I can't think of any more awful, understated exclamations that could replace the bad words when you stub your toe. I can't think of them. All right, folks, I just came up to ramble at you for a few minutes. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Keep coming by the old, what's the name of this place? Whatever. You know where it is. I'll see you here again. Good night, folks.